Hello YouTube, it's me again, Risky Boots, and welcome back to my channel. Right now I'm live on Twitch. I cannot see my sorry, I'm always like upset with this green screen. Like I just feel like it hates me. Like a second ago it fell down and knocked down everything, and I just don't know why it's like this. But what is it? Today I'm having a pretty good day. I'm sorry I have not uploaded in a while because at the moment I'm studying for the government test for the Japanese language placement exam. So if you study Japanese, you know my pain. But this week will be a little slow, but you know, next week will be so many videos. But I'm a little late on this, but we do have a new patch and I'm excited to play. And so after this video, most likely I'll be uploading another video to see which Pokemon interests me and you know what patch we have. But yeah, that's really all I got. You know, not too much stuff for her. So you didn't come here to hear about my life. You came here to hear more about the new updates in Pokemon Unite. So let's see who's good and who's bad. I am a master in Pokemon Unite. I played a few games afterwards. Getting to masters in this was like super easy. I really enjoyed this season. So I'm excited to see what kind of change they have. Before we go into it, I would say like, let me think. Any like initial things, I'm 95% sure like Alcremie is getting some buffs in this patch because it's like a pretend Chansey. I said that in my last video. It just doesn't do really much anything other than like stun, but everything has a stun. Let me think. What do I want to see in this patch? I got to masters using Absol, Espeon, and Ceruledge. Those were the three Pokemon I used. So I didn't see anything like too oppressive. Honestly, everything was fair. I think the worst thing I experienced was just once again just bad players. So I didn't feel like any Pokemon was just like overpowered. So let's just see. I mean Psyduck, but that's not. Oh, I hate Suicune, as you guys know. So remove Suicune from the game. Let's go. All right, so the next balance patch, it is called Battle Balance Adjustment. I don't know why it took me so long to read that because I've been reading Japanese all day. So Full Force Burst Part 2. Let's go. All right, so some update details. If your app has not been updated, just update your app. Balance adjustment, Ceruledge. I just got to masters using Ceruledge. It was super easy. It was very great. So right here, so Bitter Blade, increase HP recovery. I agree with that because Bitter Blade is the not the best of the two because it takes so long to charge up. And also, what's wrong with it? Its range is really short, so I support this. So the HP recovery is going from 40 to 50. The recovery effect is going from 55 to 70 plus on Bitter Blade Plus, which is perfectly fine. I still don't think people will be picking this up. I just don't think it doesn't really matter how much health you have because Pokemon Unite is such a bursty game where things don't really last too long. So I mean, yeah, it's fine. It needs more damage. Like recovery is not the thing here. Our Unite move, Revenant Rend. Damage reduction while charging. Okay, so he gets a, I mean, like, okay, like this is like a split second. So pretty much like he gets a damage reduction while he's like I guess like channeling the move, but the damage like the channeling move is like a fifth of a second. Like you never really notice. Like I don't know. So not really a buff. Okay, it's just I don't know if this saves your life, you would never know. All right, so here we go. So Ceruledge's ability to stay in fights was sometimes lacking due to its insignificant healing from Bitter Blade. That's not what was happening, but okay, we'll take it. The HP recovery has been increased to allow for more aggressive fighting. Additionally, the damage reduction while charging Unite move has been increased to prevent it from being knocked out before the move can be used. So being knocked out before your move can be used is not the problem. The problem is being stunned before your move is being used. That resets the counter. So I have no idea what was the purpose of like, you know, increasing. Maybe something happened in like, because we just had like the international North American Championship, so maybe something happened there, but I don't think this will help this Pokemon at all. This doesn't really seem like a really big like change in this Pokemon because like still people won't be using this because you have to get close and no one lets you get close anymore. Oh, Duraludon, what happened to you, my boy? Duraludon, Dragon Pulse, damage increased by 8%. That's so amazing. Cooldown reduction on KOs, oh, to 30. Oh, this is so good. Okay, we're here. All right. Oh, Unite move, Revolving Ruin. Oh, to increase the opportunities for playstyle centered around Dragon Pulse, its damage is and usability has been improved. Additionally, addition of Unstoppable to its Unite move makes it easier. Oh, okay, makes it less likely to be interrupted during the critical movements. Okay, during the crucial movement. So pretty much like now with Revolving Ruin, or now with his ult, he makes that big circle. it was really easy to stun him. I mean, everyone's really easy to stun, and it would just stop. Also, Duraludon plays a really niche role in Pokemon Unite, where Duraludon's goal is actually to like shred down objectives. Him and Decidueye are like the two biggest people that are great at this. They were so good at it. I think they have something built in their kit where they actually do reduce damage to objectives because of how good they're at doing it. So what you do with this kind of like build is Dragon Pulse and like his ult. You line the ult up to set like a burning ring, and every Pokemon Duraludon hits, he gets like a shield. And so then you just kind of basic attack just to frenzy whatever you want, and then use Dragon Pulse because the cooldown was already so low, and Dragon Pulse would just like tick it away, and like it would scale based off your items because it's just tick 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 tick. So your items keep procking, just like wiping things out. And Duraludon's a good Pokemon, was a good Pokemon until everything got so mobile. The problem with Duraludon is everything is just really fast, considering like, you know, like Duraludon was like last useful like right before Leafeon, because I would say, so like we have Leafeon now in the game, we have a Darkrai in the game now. What is it? Yaminari in English. What is Yaminari? Sableye is around. So there's so many Pokemon and everything's happening so fast. And also with the defenders getting buffed earlier, where like they got like increased health and like decreased CCs for some reason. I don't know why, but like Blastoise getting a buff, like this Pokemon, I mean, you could buff it and I think it would still be fine because it's like the meta is just way too, like I said, this is way too stunny. And this Pokemon in certain team comps, yes, this works, but you got to remember, man, you know, Talonflame exists and he loves back row. Talonflame loves those people in the back. So yeah, I like this. I love Duraludon. Probably my second best Pokemon. Has my heart, but I don't play anymore because, you know, it's really easy to become food for the other team. All right, let's see what we have here. So we have Leafeon. So Leafeon has oh, it's buff. Okay, it's a green buff. So Solar Blade. So Solar Blade increase, okay, damage from 10 to 60 to 2. Increase. Okay, what does this mean? It just says damage 10%, 6%, 2%, 0%. Did they like reverse this the wrong way? Depending on the charge time. Sure, like this is down though. Damage 10, 6, 2, 0. Okay, increase. Okay. So I'm guessing that it just does more damage. I think they just wrote the numbers wrong. All right, so Solar Blade. Leaf Blade, the cooldown is going down by half a second. Not really important. Okay, and then Chlorophyll gauge is increased by 20%. So now Leaf Blade, well, I didn't know when you hit people, you get like chlorophyll to gauge. So I guess that's a new thing. I get a message on my watch. A lot of situations to keep you around. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. So Leafeon excels at mobility, but its move tend to require too much preparation time. That's not true. Increase the damage of quickly charging Solar Beam and improving the turnover of Leaf Blade, now allowed to full roll speeds more effectively. So Leafeon's always been great. I've never seen Leafeon fall out other than in like full-time competitive play, but Leafeon is just oppressive. I think this will make Leafeon better. Leafeon is not a speedster. This dude is just like crazy good, like almost like borderline all-arounder. If you play Unite, you have played a Leafeon in lane where it turns level 4 and it gets Solar Blade and it just snatches all of the experience. And if you are in that Blade's way, you are going down too. So yeah, this is just really good. This is really good. So yeah, also new items came out. So Leafeon's great. Leafeon can be tanky, it can be offensive, it can be speedster. I like to play a fast Leafeon, just show up, pop people, kill them, and they're gone. Yeah, Leafeon's great. It's dummy good, just dummy good. Alcremie, and this list is long because I'm pretty sure Alcremie is booty cheeks, because I bought Alcremie, I played a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, this is a cool thing, and then I gave it like a 4 out of 10 because it's just like, I mean, it plays support. I didn't really feel like I was participating, and also the Pokemon's cute. It's just cute. It's just very cute. All right, so Alcremie, so its stats. 3,000. Okay, so its overall base HP goes from 780 to 900. I don't know why it was 780 while I still love support. It should definitely have been higher, maybe to match like his stats inside the actual Pokemon games. Okay, defense has gone up by, let's see, his defense is from 230 to 320, a 90 plus for physical defense. And also it went from 280 to 370, which is another 90. So it got 90 points in special defense and physical defense, and it got about 1200 points in his HP. I mean, it should be tanky. Charm, damage increase. Okay, so yeah, they wrote this backwards. So the damage is increased from 73 increase to 90 damage. Yep. So from level 1 through 5. So I guess charm does damage. I don't know. Yeah. I guess charm did damage. I couldn't tell it did damage. So I guess so. Sweet scent, remove the startup time. So I guess the time to throw sweet scent, it's still booty cheeks. I guess like sweet scent, I guess what you could do is maybe like go like, what's it called? Like anti-heal on it, but it's like a zoning ability. Okay, recover. Recover, increase healing by 35%. Okay. All right, decorate. Decorate's like a signature move. Decorate. When used on an ally, the user also gains a shield that does not deal additional damage. Okay, when used on an ally, the user also gains. Okay, so Alcremie just doesn't get the additional damage. The user also gains a shield that does not do additional damage. Okay, so Alcremie doesn't get the buff. Your friend does. All right, so let's see. Unite move. HP recovery increased by 25%. Thank God, because it was just like nothing. The shield amount after the move ends. So it increased the in-game buff that it gets, which is crazy, from 20% to 30% of match HP. So this will encourage people to kind of like start stacking HP on this Pokemon, which I recommended anyway, because a lot of its moves require it to be extremely close. Let's see. So movement speed increase. So yeah, they just increase the like effects. They increased its early game, which is fine because early game it didn't really do too much, and it looks like it just increased its just early game. That's all it did. All right, as supported, Alcremie overall stats have been significantly improved to better assist its allies, make it harder to knock out, especially its durability and healing capabilities that enhanced increases stability during team fights. So it just made it a little bit more tankier from its overall base stats. And early game from Charm and Recovery got some increase where Charm just does more damage now, which I don't think it has high scaling anyway, so you won't really feel it. And also Recovery will increase 35%, which who knows, because I haven't looked at this Pokemon stats, but I'm 95% sure like Recovery kind of scales based off his magical damage, and Alcremie ain't doing that much magical damage, so I don't think this is really effective. We'll see. It could be busted. I think it's actually pretty high. We'll see. All right, Blissey. So Alcremie is like the Blissey clone, and they've nerfed Blissey to make Alcremie look delicious. So let's see. So Blissey got a nerf. So right here. So Safeguard. The shield amount is decreased by 10%. Blissey support allies exceptionally high. Yes, because it's Blissey. Frequently creating situations where it's difficult for the opposing team to counter. Therefore, the shield amount has been decreased for the move's cooldown has been increased. So they decreased the shield and now it's 10 seconds instead of 9 seconds. The thing about this is there are Pokemon to stop Blissey out there, like what's that Pokemon called? Tinkaton. Tinkaton is direct counter to Blissey, and Tyranitar and Zacian. There are some great Pokemon that can stop Blissey. It's just that it's not easy to, because people protect their Blissey. When you have Blissey on team, you're like, oh, I love you so much. That's the problem. Alcremie, people are like, what is this thing doing here? Armarouge, Psycho Shock, decreased damage by 10%. Let's see. Armarouge was able to deal high damage from a safe distance. That's true. Psycho Shock was particularly more powerful than anticipated. Its damage has been decreased to give other Pokemon opportunities to withstand its attacks and counter. Okay, I like some counterplay. I'm okay with this decrease. Blaziken. All right, let's see. Blaziken. Blaziken got a buff a while ago, and then it had a good time, and it was short-lived. It wasn't really doing that much because Blaziken can be stunned, and you know, also there are some times where I just see Blaziken just kind of break dancing in the corner. I'm like, what is that Blaziken doing over there? All right, let's see. So Fire Punch deals in decreased damage by 12%. That's fine. Okay. Unite move. Shield amount has been decreased from 12% to 9% of his max health. The shield from its Unite move proved to be high durability, allowing Blaziken to constantly deal high damage, but being difficult to knock out. A shield amount has been adjusted, and damage with Fire Punch has been decreased. Okay, yeah. I can see Blaziken being a big problem in competitive. The shield amount, I mean, I think this is a good adjustment to 10%, about 10 or 9% of its health. That's totally fine. Because Blaziken, like, it stacks. I mean, it's best when it's stacking. But also it doesn't have to stack, especially in the buffs. Yeah, overall, I think this is pretty good. I mean, we saw some, I mean, a little unnecessary. We saw Bitter Blade. Maybe this will be good, maybe not. Duraludon, I'm excited to see Duraludon get some buffs. I don't think this will affect anything in the meta. As we see, we have more shields and more supports. Leafeon did not need it, but Leafeon will be good like always. Alcremie, for people who bought this Pokemon, I did not buy Alcremie. This was the one Pokemon in Pokemon UNITE I did not buy with cash. I usually buy the Pokemon immediately, but Alcremie, I was like, it doesn't really seem like it does a lot, and nor that I researched it. I wasn't really excited for Alcremie, but we'll see. Blissey and Armarouge. The Blissey nerf, Blissey always gets a nerf, and it's always great. Supports are really hard to nerf because they just do really, really well. I think the thing about it is like people don't like playing support. So when you don't have a support on your team and your other team does have support, then people are like, this is unfair. This is unfair. You just need to start playing support. Supports get banned and ranked all the time. Like they're like the first ones to go. Like Blissey is always banned. Psyduck is always banned because they just do so much. Armarouge, yeah, Armarouge is really, really tanky too. So, and Blaziken is fine. I don't think anyone cares about this Blaziken nerf. Blaziken was good, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, because like I said, the meta's so stunny, and then Suicune's running around just like freezing up the entire lane. But overall, I think this is great. Yeah, overall, I think this is a good patch. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad, but yeah. But it doesn't matter what I think. I'm going to jump into some games. I'm going to try to play some Alcremie and see what that does, and maybe I'll try some Ceruledge. I'll see. But other than that, I'm done with this video, and I'm going to go make some more. So if you enjoyed this content, I suck at, what is it, like promoting myself, but remember to like and subscribe, because the more people that subscribe, the faster I can like start doing this as a bigger endeavor in my life. And I would love to do this as a full-time endeavor. Maybe not full-time, because I still like my day job, but I would like to come home and just do this instead of like, well, I also have to go to the gym and train because I also like to power lift. So let's just say like, I won't have to work as hard and you get more entertainment. And then hopefully I can start doing some collaborations with some people too. So we'll see, but it doesn't happen unless you subscribe. So hit me up, subscribe, and yeah, you guys have an amazing day. Full force burst. Yeah.